meeting to order. If we could have a report out of closed session, please.
Right.
Report out of closed session.
Yeah, we just talked about negotiations and stuff coming.
And Bob, if you would mind leading some lights.
There it
Pledge
is. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Acknowledgement for two of our board members that are leaving the board, and unfortunately, neither of them are here.
That's a little apathy on their part.
Yeah, so that's it.
Or do it another time.
I think we'll do it another time. Hopefully, they'll be here on the 12th.
Well, we can acknowledge those who are coming on.
Certainly we can. I believe we have Jeannie King, and we have Paula. Is she here tonight?
Are you kidding me? Paula's not here?
So, yeah, and they'll be seated, on
Next week.
the 12th.
Awesome.
Next month.
Congratulations. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. Next week.
Very much welcome aboard.
Wow. She's already punishing herself with a pre-board training this weekend.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to that on Saturday.
Yeah,
No, NCO.
I signed up for that training, but I don't know that I'm going to be allowed to go. Work might get in the way. It's just one of those things. Informational, item A, substitute classified rate of pay change.
Yep. Well, the new state minimum wage
Yeah.
requires us to hire a sub at a higher rate than what our current sub schedule does. We've been doing this annually to make sure we're keeping pace with that. And so it's basically our official notice to say we're following the law and we're upping the sub scale to the appropriate.
And we've already budgeted for this?
That is correct.
Thank you. Items B and C, we have the Willits Elementary Charter School Annual Report and a Willits Charter School Annual Reports.
And we have a couple guests who I want to make sure we acknowledge. Ladies, come on up. Oh, Eric snuck in too. Come on. These are our leaders of the charter school, and this is our leader of our elementary charter, and she does a great job. And is it private or is it?
It is official that this will be my last year's director, and then hopefully I'll be around part-time to help support both schools.
She's done a great job, and their annual report shows good things. And there's really no format for the annual report. It's kind of a statement of what you've been doing and how it applies. So they always look slightly different from each other, but you have theirs, you've looked through it, and you certainly have met the requirements.
Thank you.
And Jennifer is here with the secondary charter, and same as well. She's gone through her annual report and given it to us in ample time, and it looks good, and you've had your chance to review it. So.
We need to take board action to acknowledge the receipt of those reports.
Yes.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we take action.
I'll second to take action.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And carries.
Thank you.
And we didn't have any, they looked at them, and I said, if there's any questions or you want me to get clarification, let me know, and they did not, so you're off the hook for the presentation.
I did want to tell the board, just, having Mark here and so on, it's just been such a positive experience, and just, it's great. If there's an issue, we got somebody we can sit down and work through it, and logically, and anyway, we're just very grateful.
Grateful to Mark and to the board as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for what you
All
guys
right,
do.
your sentence is up.
All right.
WTA comments.
Good evening. Congratulations to the new and returning board members. So, that's
And
really
district supervisor.
outgoing WTA president. Yeah, I just wanted to say I resigned as WTA president. And so Tessa Ford, who has been the first vice president, will be taking my position. And I thought she was going to be here tonight to introduce her to you, but anyway, some of you might know her. And she's a very dedicated, passionate teacher who is much more organized than I am. So she'll do well. And I want to thank Mr. Westerberg for getting this LCAP set of meetings organized, and we're looking forward to participating in that and appreciate that, because I know that's something you've heard about from WTA for quite a while. So we look forward to being a part of that, coming up with an LCAP that serves everyone's needs.
Yep.
Anyway, it's been great working with all of you, and
You've served well,
So-
John.
thanks. All right, okay.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Dan, I'm a little struck the tie-dye thing, you know?
My Christmas presents from my daughter.
Okay,
So
all right. I just didn't have you in that genre, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's crafty. I would
All right.
rather have this than something from whatever. I think
Well, at
it's
least you
better.
can prove to her that you wore it, because
And I'll wear pink too.
okay, you're on camera.
Again, I would like to echo John and thank the board members, past and present. This isn't a funeral. And thank Mark for the invite for the LCAP stuff. I think it's great to try to get everybody on board and work with it, and we are getting people that want to get involved into it and learn about the process. I think it'll be great. And good luck, John.
Thanks.
County's big. Have fun. And hope everything goes good for Christmas for everyone. Thank you.
Superintendent comments.
Yeah, just a couple things. One is that our teachers had a great in-service on their rewiring training, on unlocking the reading code, and, you know, a lot of times when you do a technology, you're a little nervous, but we did a go-to-meeting training, and it worked really well. And the presenter was really pleased, everybody got a lot of stuff out of it. So we're continuing to use that strategy to get through. There's 9 full days of in-service for all the K-5 teachers we have to work through. So it's a very intensive, and we're not quite halfway through yet even. So it's a lot of work. With CSEA, one of the things that always strikes me is this is a time of year where we got sick bus drivers, and we are really struggling to keep buses on the road. And I appreciate the parents and teachers and everybody who's trying to help keep that organized, because every day it's okay, this bus is gonna go here, this person's gonna drive that. We have people who are driving vans who normally don't drive vans, because vans don't require a bus driver's license. And the same thing in maintenance. You know, we have a lot of issues we gotta fix, and they have a laundry list of tickets, and I'm pretty good at creating projects for them as well. And so we got a lot of stuff to get done, and it's a full day. Some other things that are going well, all the athletic teams are up and running. The numbers are good, kids are well behaved. We got a big basketball JV tournament here this weekend. We had a wrestling tournament that went really well last week, so it's nice to see the kids active and engaged. So it's been a good transition from fall to winter trimester. You'll see some data coming out quickly on honor roll. I put a little bit out on Facebook about the percentages of students on honor roll, and we're hovering in the high 30s to low 40% of students at the high school at grade levels who are in the honor roll. I'll put out the progressive honor roll sometime this week, and that's the students who have made .5 higher gain in their GPA compared to their cumulative. They're the kids who are doing better, or thought of doing better, and I want to make sure we recognize them. So, Hot Winners Night, Friday, here,
This coming Friday?
this coming Friday, 5 o'clock. All the fine arts stuff will be on display, and if I didn't mention it, Carolyn would get after me for not mentioning it. To win, Claire?
Yeah, 55 to 30.
All right. Did you score?
Good.
No. I,
You were being nice, but you didn't want to score on
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the Hot Winters Night from 5 to 6:30 is the Soup and Salad fundraiser.
it. Yes.
And then the actual art and that festivity starts at 7.
And our new WTA president arrived, so John was going to introduce you, so.
Okay.
Well, I already did.
Oh, hi, I'm Tessa Ford. Looking forward to working with our board and our wonderful superintendent. Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Now you got the hot seat.
Buckle up.
What, negotiations? What?
No. Actually, that's probably not even the worst part of it. I'm done.
Okay.
Well, you know, I'm going to be out of town on Friday. That's too bad. That Hot Winter's Night is always such a wonderful evening. I just want to say happy holidays to everyone, and I wish you a great new year. Great new year coming. Good things to continue happening. Thank you.
Mr. Bowler?
Not at this time.
And unfortunately, I too am going to be out of town on Friday, but I also wish everybody the greatest holiday season. It's that time of year to be merry and lots of family kind of things. In terms of the education side of things, I'm still involved with weighing and lots of wrestlers all around the county. One of the nice things that I recently learned was Cloverdale is starting up a wrestling program again this year for their high school. So I'll be weighing those kids in on Monday, and already done Fort Bragg. Ukiah has a huge girls wrestling team this year, which is pretty amazing. And then of course we weighed in all the Willis High School boys and girls, and it's looking like a pretty good wrestling team program this year. So really excited about that.
You want to let Claire, do you have, or any spontaneous?
No.
Who'd you guys play today?
We played Point Arena in a tournament in Potter Valley.
Very good. So that's all I've got. Any public comments on the consent agenda? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I move we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Okay, without any discussion, I'll move for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carries. And we'll move down to item C. Approval of resolution 2018-19-10, curriculum adoption, high school science biology, Pearson Education Prentice Hall, copyright 2017. And
This is a biology book we put on display and the teachers chose. It is a very common nationally used book. Most notably, a lot of folks call it the toucan book because there's a big giant colorful bird on the front of it. And those who've been around schools recognize that book very clearly because of the vivid picture on the front of it.
Especially during the Williams visit.
Yeah.
And so we have this both in print as well as for Chromebooks, correct?
Correct.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So I move we approve item C.
I will second.
Any further discussion? It's a resolution, so it'll be a roll call vote. Mr. Colby?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Chavez?
Aye.
And myself, aye. Carries. item is agenda items for the next regular meeting. Anybody have anything specific?
It's basically our business meeting.
Right.
Nikki is not here today because she is frantically trying to get P1 done because of the technology glitches down at the county, and so she spent the day or so down at the county trying to get it sorted out. She's burning the midnight oil this week.
Okay.
I do have a question about that meeting, is start time. Are you wanting to hold a closed session again before that, or do you want to just start the meeting at 5:30?
If there's no closed session, I just assume another meeting at 5:30 and be done.
I don't see any items that are,
I just wanted to let the public know that it will be at 5:30.
Let's keep the standard start time,
yeah, I don't have any items.
and that will be here.
Yes.
I have nothing in terms of adding things, something to the agenda. Any public comments on items not on the agenda?
Just because you talked about GPA, I wanted to let you know that 49% of our students are on honor roll or principals list at Vector Grove.
It's quite impressive.
We see that, I wanted to add to my report that I gave you, you saw the one item that I have for increased achievement, and that was another indicator. And I didn't want to give you this information because I still have 12% of our students who haven't completed their second diagnostic test in math. But as it looks now, with 12% not having completed, they're still completing it, we have 41% of our students who are on course to complete 1 year's growth, which is 100%, right? Which is 1 year's growth. So that's 100%. Some of our students have all the way up to 200 and 300%, which means that they've grown more than 1 year in this amount of time that we've had with them in the first trimester. So 26% of our students have already made a year's growth from when they took their first diagnostic to having taken their second diagnostic in the first trimester. Now I think that a lot of that is them taking it more seriously, but that's also part of your teaching, right? Is trying to make
That's
sure
one
the students
hurdle
are
right
taking
there.
it
That's a
more
big
seriously.
hurdle for secondary.
We have 19% of our students, almost 20, that have grown 1 grade level, could be from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, and 3% of our students, just 10 students who have actually grown 2 grade levels. So just to let you know that it seems to be going well. We attribute it to many things. We have many things that we put in place this year, but most especially that our teachers are doing a great job of implementing a new curriculum.
At some point, one statistic I'd really be interested in seeing is what percentage of our students are at grade level or above at some point. I won't put you on the hot seat yet.
Well, I don't have that info, but I'll do it for you.
Is that just in math?
That's just in math.
Just in math?
Yep.
That's our focus at Bechtel is math. We really want to make sure that we get that right. And Tessa was part of that last year. We changed over the curriculum, and we have to get kids through pre-algebra so they can hit high school and get algebra done. Because once they get that in their pocket, then high school tends to be a whole lot easier. So that comes from middle school.
Thank you very, very much. Any other public comments for items not on the agenda? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move we adjourn?
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.